Hey guys, Nikki Serrati. I wanted to share with you how Beachbody changed my life. I've got to start a couple years back though. In 2011, I met my now fiance, and 6 months into our relationship, we found out we were going to have a baby. And I, at the time, was going through a very rough patch. I had to go to therapy because I was just depressed all the time, and I couldn't figure out this feeling that I had in my gut. And 2 months into my therapy, I was diagnosed with post traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and major depression. Um, I was sexually abused when I was younger, and it really messed with me. Um, the older I got, I was probably about 19 when it finally, the shock of everything kind of hit me. Um, so I was pregnant with my son, and I decided that I needed to go to therapy and I needed to get this all taken care of before I had him, gave birth to him. I was in therapy all the way up until I gave birth, and I graduated from a couple classes. I completed cognitive behavioral therapy, and I began to get depressed after my son was born. Um, I was completely cut off. All my old friends that I had continued on their life. I was a partier before he was born, and I was alone a lot in a little tiny 700 square foot apartment with this baby that I didn't know how to take care of on my own. Um, so I started getting I was prone to postpartum depression because I have major depression. And slowly, because I had gone through therapy, I started having these flashbacks. Um, and that was from my PTSD. So I started going really downhill. And I finally looked at my boyfriend and I said, I am not going to be a victim anymore. And I'm going to do something productive with my life. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to do something productive. And I talked with one of my really good friends from middle school, and she was saying that she was kind of feeling the same way. So we made a fitness group on Facebook called Fierce Fitness. It's been through a lot of name changes since then, but we started to add some girls that we knew from high school, and one thing led to another, and I started coaching these girls, and I started helping other people, figure out what kind of workout plans they were, and I ended up meeting my upline through my group. She was really helpful. I made her wait a year before I signed up to be a coach, but I finally took the opportunity, and I went through all of the hoops and up the ladder and everything, and it really, it really helped me. Um, it really helped me see the kind of person I can be for my kids, and it really opened my eyes up to a more positive perspective on life. And if you're just starting to be a coach, you know what the three vital behaviors are, and the one that's hit me the most is the personal development. Um, Sorry, as someone who grew up hating her life and hating who she was and everybody and everything, because it was always everybody else's fault. Being strong enough finally to go, it's my life, and I'm gonna live it the way I want to live it, and being able to actually do that is has changed my life in in so many ways. Um, I have the longest I've gone without a flashback was I want to say, I think it was 9 months. I had one a few weeks ago, but it was happening like every night before. Um, it's I wouldn't be the person I am today. I wouldn't be a mom of two that wakes up at 5:30 in the morning to get a workout in because it makes me happy to do it. I wouldn't have been the girl that cared about healthy eating because I just didn't care before. And now that it's changed my life and made me realize, like, I'm going to be a lot happier in the long run if I do this, it's opened my eyes and my world, and it really makes me feel like I can do anything I want to, you know? And I know that a lot of other coaches, you know, they have their weight loss stories, and Beachbody helped me lose my baby weight. I'm actually finally back to my firstborn, my pre-pregnancy weight before him. That was 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago now. Yeah, I was pregnant. Yeah, so 3 years ago. And you know, I don't have that. I have the happiness factor, and you know, it's hard to be happy when you get diagnosed with depression. Obviously, it's hard to be happy when you're living with PTSD. If you don't know what that is, it's post-traumatic stress disorder, and that's what causes my anxiety. Um, both of those things, and to do something for yourself that is so just for you and is the most positive thing, and it's so empowering to be a coach, because you help so many people that you don't even remember are on your friends list will start messaging you and say, don't I can't I can't imagine how you do what you do, but you've inspired me to start. Or I had this Marine that I went to high school with, and he tells me I hate waking up and doing PT in the morning, but I know that if you can do it, I can do it. And having that, and knowing that I'm helping people be better, means more to me than anything else that this company has done. And I know what it's like to feel alone, and I know what it's like to feel like you can't do anything, and I know what it's like to feel weak. And the best part about being a coach, and the best part about being in this business, is knowing that you're not because you have a team, and you're not because you have people that are looking up to you. And the paychecks and the promotions and the cruise and summit and Super Saturday don't measure up to the feeling you get when somebody says thank you. Um, that's what Beachbody's done for me. And I'm sorry for getting all emotional. um, but I wanted to share that with you, because for a while I thought that I wasn't able to be a coach because I didn't have this big weight loss. I didn't have that. I didn't have that, and then it hit me that happiness is a part of your health. And once you start getting into it and you realize that might be the reason that you're in this. That mean it could be because you want to lose weight. It could be because you want to eat healthier. But if your ultimate goal is to be happy with who you are and make a change, you made the right decision. And this is meant for you. And I wish you so much positivity and good for you and your career in this business. And I really wanted to share that with you. So that's everything that I wanted to say. So I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I'm sorry if I made you cry. I'm sorry that I cried, but I hope you can forgive me. All right, have a good rest of the day. Bye.